Well, so I'm Howard Johnson, and we're here in Old Time World. And it's a funny thing that sometimes you do things by accident. It just turns out that this is what you love. And so I was raised on boats. My parents bought a different wooden boat every 2 years as a child. So we went everywhere. Every weekend we went some other place on the Severn River near Annapolis. And so I had wooden boats in my blood as a child. And now these are the ones that have come to us. And so we have them on display. And my wife calls this.
This is what a lot of people tell their wives, Howard, that the boat just came to me.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't think most of them believe that's true.
Well, but nevertheless, a lot of times you get an offer and you can't refuse it. And so I think we have, it's around 120 boats.
Okay, get in, Howard. Okay. Let's go for a ride. Thank you, my lady. Do I have to just pull? Oh, you don't even have to. There's no lever or anything.
Yeah. This is 1958. Yeah. We don't have to put on any seat belts either. There's no seat belts in this car.
Well, let's take a little tour of Old Time World.
Okay, so you want to take the back road first or what?
I don't know. You're in charge. This is your place.
Well, so the scenic part.
Speckles is joining us.
Yeah, that's
coming with us, Speck.
That is wonderful.
I don't know, I think a lot of people would drive around here and say this is beautiful.
Well, we're very blessed, nevertheless. And I don't know if you knew I was going to do this, but I just decided, what the heck. So,
we may have to get a tow truck out. I'm sure Howard has one under a tarp somewhere. We need it.
So this is the cover boat for our book. And this is a lovely handling boat and very enjoyable to drive. And
Is this a 14-footer?
No, I think it's more like 13. It's a little on the small side.
So Howard, I see this picture. This is obviously your property, and it looks like before. So that is the shop,
Barn, yeah.
the barn, and that building's gone, right?
That's right.
And then there's your house.
Yes.
And this is just a little building.
The
That's-
Cheryl shop.
But that's bigger than that now, isn't it?
Oh,
or is that the size?
No, I built onto
Oh,
that.
okay. But here's where you had trees, but is now where we are right now, right?
Yes.
And then that is where there's some other stuff over here, but then the big building is down here, correct?
Right.
What year would this be?
Yeah, I think actually the big building is right in here.
The pond would be right somewhere
right.
down here.
Uh-huh.
And that isn't that van still sitting here somewhere?
Yes.
So that van is what, from the 70s?
77, yeah.
So this picture's around 80 or something like that?
83.
83.
No, I'm sorry, 87.
87.
Yeah.
Boy, a lot has happened since 1987.
In a lot
And you
of
must be
ways, too.
tired. But this engine is going to be used soon, right?
That's right.
So this is a 283 flywheel forward, much like the one that I just rebuilt the transmission for. And this one is going in your sea skiff, which is 26
Down below.
hulls newer than my sea skiff.
Oh,
We looked at the numbers, so this will
so
be
that was amazing.
that'll be plenty of motor for that thing.
I think so too.
185 horsepower, and
Uh-huh.
that's what I
There's
was
the
talking
splitter.
about. There's the splitter.
And it was sitting right
Yeah,
there
you
the
just
whole
need,
time.
and I'm sure you got a bottom that'll fit that.
I'm hoping we do. Yeah.
So this one you're planning on being in the water this year, right, Howard?
Yeah, I hope everything is going to go well. I have a friend, Hank Reiser, and he does a lot of engine installation and other mechanical work. And he and I looked it over together and looked over the engines and decided it might not take but a couple of days to get this thing ready to go.
It looks pretty good.
You may remember last week in episode 1 of season 4, I showed you the 1954 Century Resorter. This boat came from Old Time World. I first visited Old Time World last April on my way to visit Gary in Georgia. On my way back, this was last April, we stopped back at Old Time World to pick the Century up on its trailer, along with a bandsaw. Thanks so much, Howard and Cheryl, for supporting the wooden boat experience since the very beginning when I met you at the International Show. The great deal they gave me on the boat and bandsaw shows just how nice of people you are. As you can see, we were already bringing a bigger trailer back to New York, so we had to put a trailer on a trailer, kind of a boat turducken.
Howard, are you familiar with a turducken?
No.
You never heard of a turducken?
No.
It's when you put a chicken inside of a duck, inside of a turkey, and you cook the whole thing at once. It's called a turducken. This is a turducken. Look it. It's a boat turducken.
This place that Howard and Cheryl have created is amazing, vast, and overwhelming. To tell you the truth, it never seems to end. The maintenance alone is a full-time job for both of them. I doubt that this video even begins to portray just how much stuff there is. It's hard to wrap your head around it. Many of us are trying to recapture something from our past. Few of us will ever recapture so much of it as they have at Old Time World. Check out their website, and if you can, visit them in Maryland. It is really something to see.